In about 5 minutes' time, the People's Choice Classic is going to start in what has become a traditional prelude to the Tour Down Under proper. It's a criterium which takes place 2 days before the first stage of the Tour Down Under, and just because it doesn't count towards the overall, that does not mean that this is not going to be very hotly contested. We've got a brand new circuit here of 2 kilometres, and they're going to do that 25 times for a total of 50 k's, and I'm expecting them to do that within an hour. Towards the end, it's really going to get fast. We've got so many sprinters here, so many sprint trains. Greipel won here last year, but we've also got Kittel, Caleb Ewan, the Orica Green Edge team with Michael Matthews and Matt Goss. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's have a look at some of the action. "95,000 people lined the course as the riders set off, many of them for their first race of the 2014 season. Attacks begun soon after the start was given, started by France de Jeu's Geoffrey Soupe. He was quickly caught and, after a number of unsuccessful attacks, a group finally prized themselves off the front, comprised of Damont of AG2R, Wackerman of Lampre Merida and Nathan Haas of Garmin Sharp, who took the first intermediate sprint. They were soon joined by FDJ's Anthony Roux, and the four worked well together to build a lead of 40 seconds. Behind in the peloton, the early season nerves were obvious and resulted in a crash with just 7 laps done. A number of riders went down, but it was Giovanni Visconti of Movistar who came off worse, being transported by ambulance to hospital having suffered a broken leg. In the bunch, Lott-Belisol and Giant-Shimano did the majority of the work to keep the quartet in check, whilst up front, Haas continued to dominate the intermediate sprints competition, taking the second and the third. Damont was the last of the breakaway to remain off the front and was joined by Matthew Heyman of Orica, but when Team Sky came to the front, the catch for both of them was inevitable. Sky dominated proceedings for a good few laps, but Lotto were biding their time, Adam Hansen getting the big lead-out train going. Greipel's last man, Jürgen Roylance, led into the last corner down to the home straight, and the big German started his sprint with 200 metres to go. It was looking like a repeat victory from last year, but then the line came 10 metres too late for him, as his compatriot Marcel Kittel came round to take the win. Third place went to a young 19-year-old sensation, Caleb Ewan, who gave us this reaction after the finish.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, so it's a really nice result for me, and I take a lot of confidence coming out of it. I was just so focused on trying to stay up the pointy end of that race. Was as soon as you lose the wheel, then you drop 20 or 30 positions in one corner, so I was so concentrated on just trying to hold a few of those really good sprinters' wheels.
Yeah, that was the game plan. Was just stay safe, stay at front, and we knew if we wait too long we can't take it on because everybody had pretty much the same plan. So we just followed as early as possible. And G had a good day today, I think, and good legs, and just it was pretty hard to stay just on his wheel.
From the start, we felt really good. I had a real good feeling about it. But the whole team stayed together. They were all listening to what Marcel and I were saying, so I knew that it's gonna be at least really close.
I'm really impressed by the boys. They did a great job. I have to say a big thank you. We had immediately a very good feeling for the whole track, for the lead out in the end, and it was a great team effort and a perfect start into the new season.
Here's our guide to the kit changes for 2014. AG Desert Le Mondial's unique colour scheme is one that has polarised opinion over the years, but if you like brown, you're in luck. They've added more